What's going on, everybody? You see a Jaguar back with GenJag.com, and free agency is pretty much here. The Jaguars and a bunch of other teams have agreed to terms with a bunch of different players. However, it will not become official until Wednesday at 4 p.m. So this is going to be the first of several videos I'm going to make. I'm going to talk about the signing of Andrew Norwell, Marquise Lee, Dante Moncrief, also talk about Al Robinson leaving, Aaron Colvin leaving, and also talking about Paul Posluszny retiring as a Jaguar. So in this video, I am going to talk about our big money free agent, and that is signing guard Andrew Norwell out of the Carolina Panthers. So let's get it. So instead of signing Al Robinson to big money, we decided that it was more important to sign a left guard for the Jaguars. And this one kind of surprised me just because we don't usually see the Jaguars go out and spend big money on offensive linemen. We saw last season when we were in kind of the Kevin Zeitler sweepstakes, so he pulled out of that one pretty quick. But it looks like the Jaguars saw Andrew Norwell and pretty much said this is a lot better of a player, and this is a huge upgrade to our left guard position, especially since there's a huge hole there now that Patrick Omameh left. Now, I do like the signing, and this really speaks to just the Jaguars' mentality of how they want to win games. Pound the rock and play great defense, and we got a mauler of a left guard. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really broken this guy's tape at all, but I'm reading from people and just hearing some things from kind of Carolina beat writers, and they're all saying that this dude is a pretty much Tom Coughlin type of player. He's hard-nosed, physical, a nasty player. He's also very, very smart, and he's all about the team. This guy was a 2017 first team All-Pro at guard, so he is a very, very good player, and we're adding an All-Pro to our team, and that is something good. The guy's a really big dude, 6'6", 325 pounds, pretty much the size of a tackle. And he's also right at that age range that Tom Coughlin likes. He's 26 years old, so he's still very, very young. The guy signed a 5-year, $66.5 million deal with $30 million of that guaranteed. And when you look at our offensive line, you look at the left side of the offensive line. We now have Cam Robinson, and then you have Andrew Norwell, and then you have Brandon Linder. That is a great group of linemen. Just to be able to run off the left side of the ball. Now usually you see your tougher kind of maulers on the right side of the line just because you want your best pass protectors to be on the left side to protect the quarterback's blind side and be able to run strong off that right side. But it's really looking like that left side of our offensive line is going to be, the strongest part of our line. Now, as we all know, the Jaguars' offensive identity is Leonard Fournette in the run game. We want to be a team that can run the ball on you when the other team expects you to run the ball on you. And quite frankly, that did not work out with us when we played the Patriots last season. In that fourth quarter, when we had the ball in 4 different positions, on 1st and 10, we ran the ball every single time and pretty much got no yardage. So we need to have a guy in there that can push some people and open some holes for Leonard Fournette. A guard is really good for Leonard Fournette just because he is a downhill runner. So, if we can get those quick holes to open up for him, he can run through there with some power because, as we all know, Leonard Fournette is both fast and powerful. Dave Caldwell at the Combine said that they do have enough money to be aggressive in the offseason, and clearly a guy like Al Robinson wasn't really in their plan, so decided to use that money to, get a really key offensive lineman to, really help out our run game and the pass game. Just offensive line is huge. Obviously, 5 out of your 11 starters are on the offensive line, and man, if your offensive line can move some people, you're going to be able to control a lot of games, especially if your offensive line is stout and your defensive line is stout, which the Jaguars are. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this deal. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. If you're a Panthers fan, let me know what you guys think of this guy, and I will see you guys shortly.